We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike one. Sale, a native Floridian, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Benintendi, patrolling center, makes the play, one out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins has a play, one down. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He comes in with a .302 average. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. This is pulled into right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up. Pedroia on the move. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
0-2 the count to Crawford.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The 0-1 on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting 5th, right fielder.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Swinging a soft liner. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. Will move to the third with no score. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Scott Kingery.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Alfaro blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. these pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana
Carlos Santana.
swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Soft liner to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins is there and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runners on the move for second. Nunez stands at first with 1 out. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Count.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Working quickly now as the splitters in there. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Towards second. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 2. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count here. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Way out in front. Here's the 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. David Price is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
David Price.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery.
Leading off for the Phillies, designated hitter, Scott Kingery.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox,
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Check swing grounder to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And there's the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, that was a nice piece of hitting right there. He didn't try and do too much and stayed on that ball and took a knuckleball right back where it came from.
You know, and frustrating too, Dero, as a pitcher, when you make your living off of that knuckleball. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he just rifles this one right back up the middle for a base hit.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting.
Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit in the air to center field. Crawford moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Played on the backhand. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Hornberg.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for the Phillies, Captain.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. This is skied out toward right. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just look cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Rhys Hoskins will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Kingery at second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. This is flared out towards second. Barehanded at his knees. There's one. It's late. He's safe.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So now Carlos Santana He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. Phillies lead this one 5-2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. High pop-up. Neris over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Crawford is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eduardo Newton.
Christian Vasquez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5. Joe Kelly will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 56, Joe.
Up next to be Nick Williams. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts giving chase. But he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Hero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 4. Crawford over at second. Alfaro on at first with nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Scott Kingery.
Striding in once again, Scott Kingery. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared right back over the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 7-2. Brock Holt will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Mitch Moreland will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 18.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Back up to, oh no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Red Sox 3. Brock Holt will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now
A little pop-up off toward the third base side. Devers is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies down in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Riding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Andrew.
He's set and the pitch. Up around the face. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. Hoskins is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Whiteheart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Phils led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Hector Neris earns the victory on the mound. Chris Sale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here.